hiring firms, they are going constantly below, and they are not exactly sure what the chances are of getting a job. So in this video, we'll be listing 9 crucial and key tips what international students like you should take in order to get the exact uh, pathway or the exact tips of getting and making it alive your hopes to find a job in United States, even though this is an age of coronavirus pandemic. So if you want to get those tips, please keep on watching. So now the tip number one would be understanding your goals and priorities. Now take a deep breath and just think like what you actually want to do, what you truly want. Now you have to be very realistic, and the reality is the market and all the jobs and the unemployment rate has been increased, and the jobs has been freeze right now. So you have to broaden your job search. You have to find out new strategies, how you're going to come up with new ideas of applying to the companies. Now manage your mindset accordingly. Just focus on your goals and manage your mindset, and be very innovative in your job search profile, and change your job strategies if you want to. So in this way you will be understanding your goals and priorities, and you'll be focusing on one strategy. Like if this is not working, you should have another strategy, and you should keep on going. Now tip number two would be continue to ask for informational interviews. Now what does that mean? What is an information interviews? Now, with majority of US workforce working remotely from home, you have to secure a 15 minutes informational interview with the company directors or company managers. Like you have to have a minimum of 3 or 4 calls a week. Now you will be like, well, how do I do it? Now go to the LinkedIn profile, go to the company profile, and find out the emails of the hiring managers or the directors, or who is available or who is the contact person, and send them an email. Well, this I'm an international student, I'm graduating this year, so I hope you are staying healthy and all are working remotely. So you just request them or propose them that you want to have an informative interview with them regarding your career and what are you doing and what are you planning to do after. But make sure you email to all the companies, and make sure you have like 2 or 3 interviews in a week. So that's another tip of connecting to the people. Now tip number three would be propose a virtual internship arrangement. Now what does that mean? Now after you send out those email to those selective companies for the informational interviews, after they get completed, send them a thank you note. Instead of just writing down a letter, send them a video to the person you spoke with. Now just make a short video of like 1-2 minutes and tell them who you are and thank you for considering your request of talking to them and in this situation, and take this opportunity to highlight your skills, how your professional interest and experiences, what you have done, and how you can be useful to their companies. So that short video will make a huge impact and huge difference if they are planning to uh, hire someone right now because of the shortage of the workforce or anything might be. But make sure you send a video instead of a thank you note. And just because everyone is working remotely, tell them your skills, that you are also good in or you have still knowledge of like a webinar technologies, you know how to work remotely and everything. So express them how do you match the criterias of their companies, and just pretty much tell your skill sets. The number fourth tip would be help a small business survive and thrive. Now in this coronavirus pandemic, now the small businesses across the United States are facing unprecedented challenges in order to survive. Many, they have to lay off all the employees in order, because no one is working and they're not, the small businesses are running out of business. So can you lend your skills and talents to those small companies when they are required, when they are right now in need? Can you use your OPT period in developing those small companies who are trying to survive? Now, be innovative, bring some ideas, go to small companies, talk to them that you have such startup plan or whatever plan it is, make your list and go to them and request them that, okay, I have this kind of plan and this kind of idea. Demonstrate your ability to turn this challenging situation for to the profitable path for those small companies which are trying to survive. So target them and express them that how you can be useful in this challenging time, so that they will hire you, and there's a good chance they will be doing your further uh, um, interviews and then jobs search too. Now, number 5 is accept that the pace of hiring has decreased, and but don't stop searching. I know it's very depressing for international students because of the even of the further delays the employees regarding your internship or the full-time opportunities might the chances might go down, but expect more rejections. Be prepared for more rejections, but never ever give up. There is always a hope, and if you hear hundreds of rejections, do not quit. Please keep on trying. That's how it works. That's how you have to achieve your target and the goal. Now, during this economic shutdowns, many professionals still gets hired, so please do not lose it, and don't stop from applying to different companies. Now, tip number 6 would be consider all scenarios. Would you consider extending your studies? Did you decide what to do if you don't get a job? Please have a backup plan. Would you work for a company for free in OPT? Now, understand the pros and cons of your decision. Don't just take the decision, focus on it. What will be the short term and long term impact? And explore all the options, and please have a backup plan and consider all the scenarios. Tip number 7, it would be don't lose focus. I understand you are not getting any job interviews, you are frustrated, but don't lose focus and don't broaden yourself that much that you will be applying for anything you want. Please be focused and maintain your calm, and do not broaden your search. Instead, focus on function and sector areas that you want to work on and specific job titles. Don't trust things. Number 8, tip number 8 would be make yourself visible. Talk to professors, go out of sight of your mind. And if you don't know the American phrase, out of sight, out of mind, please Google it. And make a virtual appointments with professors and colleagues or whatever friends you have in order to help you get and make visible and get some interviews for your job application. And tip number 9 would be place more focus on your contingency plans. Now, what if you don't get a job? What if during this violet times you don't get a full-time job or internship offer? Please have a backup plan. And do you have a plan of staying in the United States if you don't get a job? So please have a plan in place in order to maintain your status. So these were the 9 tips which international students can take. And very important note, beware of the internet scams or rumors or fake news that USCIS will be increasing that 90 days unemployment limit of OPT, extending that we don't know. So please don't listen to that fake news, and double check and validate all the immigration employment matters on the website USCIS, and go and check that. Don't listen to the fake news that it has been extended and stuff. So guys, make a wise decision, and I know it's very hard time for international students right now, but good luck, and I hope you like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.